on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Louisville's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Makes the grab. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 28. Sells to run, looking to pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Left side is Foley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Tight end now in motion. Give to Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. They'll go to the air. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They want to run it left here. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Running inside. It's Turner. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Takes a handoff. It's Turner. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Kent. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, it's Turner. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going,
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A give to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The fake wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under pressure, being chased. Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cardinals will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it for a big play. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Gain of 27 on the play. Given up for
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snap in the shotgun. He's going for it all. He is in! Touchdown, Panthers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they're now a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Panthers sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on is just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Out wide right, it's Hicks. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Escapes the pressure going right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking on the number 14 team, the Troy Trojans. And it's Georgia Southern coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They win their 2nd straight game and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Louisville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Pitt now operating in the red zone. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Right side, it's Hicks. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Powers inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know...
Snags it and he's open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Foley. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets the give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. It's Hicks. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. This time they'll throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Right on target this time. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on second down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Rushes on. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
And he goes down back at the 1 yard line. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's second and 13. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. They've got him corralled.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are
going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the fifth kick of the night. Looks it in. There he goes. Open it up. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to establish the run. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Pittsburgh. The beatdown has ensued. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything. Easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll start on the ground with Brown. At the 35, he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Nice move to keep running. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Snapped on 4th down. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Foley. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells to fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foley. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. 180 go.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it away.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Turns it upfield. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Long way to go on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Out wide left, it's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brown. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And guys, hold that thought in just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. It's inside, it's Smith.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.